Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Racha, Kodash. Double honor unto my apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you also have Israelites scattered amongst the other nations or these other countries, and they may even look like these other nations, but their lineage goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel and is based upon their father's line or their father's lineage. All right, this is Brother Kassad, and doing another lesson through the Spirit, and I want to go into this article, which is from Activist Post, and it's entitled IMF Releases Digital Currency Handbook for World Central Banks. All right, which is the International Monetary Fund. All right, they are the powers that be, and they're moving forward with their agenda. The powers that be, their biblical nationality goes back to the Edomites. Okay, the Edomites today are being known as Caucasians or so-called white people, and there's a hierarchy amongst them. All right, at the top of the rank, you have what we call the elites, the so-called Illuminati, shadow government, the central elite bankers. Okay, the big nose, small hats. All right, that claim to be us. They over there in our holy land, defiling our holy land, which is the land of Israel. All right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, those elites of the descendants of Esau, man. All right, and they're moving forward that New World Order. The New World Order, part of the New World Order is to issue that cashless society. All right, and to bring about the MOTB, which is an acronym for the Mark of the Beast, which is biblically mentioned in the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. All right. And also part of that New World agenda, the New World Order agenda, is to implement those different agendas on the Georgia Guidestone, man. Which one of them was to maintain humanity under 500 million. All right. So they have an agenda that they're working on. You know. So what I'll do is I'll read the first paragraph and then go into the Bible verses dealing with this topic. It says the International Monetary Fund released a handbook for global central banks regarding the development and implementation of central bank digital currencies. All right. If you want to dive more into this article, it's on activistpost.com. It's dated November 21st, 2023. So you can look it up. But I'm going to go into the scriptures. Now, the first scripture I'm going to get is Revelation. As I quoted it earlier, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he calls up all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now we're going to break down verse 16. It says, he calls of all, that he is, as I stated earlier, the powers that be, which are the Edomites, beginning with their top-ranking men, which is the shadow government. All right. And it says both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That's everybody. That's everybody. Everybody that's under them, which they look at those that are under them as peons. Okay? Because you Israelites, for example, because you're at the bottom out of all the nations, you're looked at as Esau hates you. So, he has you in captivity. You have a birth certificate. You have a social security card. You're just a number. So you're a slave to this man. Okay? As well as the other nations, but they get a bigger break than you. And they get more, they have more authority in this world than you. More privileges. But he wants to chip all nations. All right? It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you're in prison. It doesn't matter if you're free, roaming around your country. They want you to receive that mark, which is the RFID CHIP implementation. It says to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. Now let's go to the word mark. Mark is in the Greek charagma. And let's look for the definition. If they let me find it. There we go. There we go. So yeah, in the Strong's info, Strong's definition, charagma, from the same G5482, a scratch or etching stamp as a badge of servitude or sculpted figure, and then it says graven and mark. All right, and I'm gonna look at the next definition under that. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead of or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculpture, graven work. So yeah, it's talking about the RFID microchip implant. Okay, how do we know that? Because charagma is basically a cutting in the flesh. And when you receive the RFID CHIP, your flesh has to be cut into for them to insert it. Okay, which is a violation of the Torah. Okay, the law in the Bible. You're not supposed to make cuttings of your flesh. Which there's a judgment for taking this anyway. If you receive this mark, you're going to be destroyed. And you can read about that in Revelation, the 14th chapter. You're not going to receive salvation. And that's only for the children of Israel, beginning with the elect. Okay? So that was it on that. Let's go back to verse 7. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So nobody's going to be able to buy food, water, pay your bills, so forth and so on. And you're not going to be able to sell. Meaning, if you own a business, in order to operate that business, you're going to have to comply with the implementation of the RFID microchip implant, and you have to receive it. You won't be able to buy or sell. All right. And this is the Apostle John the Revelator seeing this in a vision. People actually taking this microchip implant, which you see it going on now. Look at what's going on over there in Sweden. You got people taking that shit. Okay? And they're paying for their groceries and paying their bills using their palm. Okay? But they're going to mandate it in the future, in the very near future, man. We're on the brink of this dollar collapse. Okay? We're on the brink of a global reset. So buckle up, because it ain't going to be a cakewalk. It ain't going to be peaches and cream. It's going to be a very, very perilous time, man. Verse 18 says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603.6. Yeah, so you ain't gonna make it unless Yahweh Shem Yahushua is with you, man. All right? Unless the Most High got that hedge around you, man. The Most High is dealing with you. You got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and that's only for the elected nation of Israel. Okay? So let me get this last precept. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right, this talking about the elites of the society. All right, it says in the fullness of his sufficiency, meaning what? When they take the gloves off and they go full draconian mode and make these unrighteous decrees come to full fruition. All right. It says he shall be in straits. With straits meaning position of difficulty. Meaning what? It's going to be a resistance, and it's going to be, resistance amongst Esau themselves. Because the scriptures say if Satan cast out Satan, he's divided him against himself. How shall his kingdom stand? So you got a lot of whistleblowers that are Edomites, and even some of those elites that's in that that's in cahoots with what's going on. They're gonna have infighting amongst each other, man. And then, like I said, it's gonna be a resistance. People gonna, rebel against those unrighteous decrees. And the Most High is gonna throw monkey wrenches in their agenda, man. Meaning what? They're gonna implement it, but he's gonna be in a position of difficulty. It says every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, which is talking about the laborers. When you look up that word wicked in the Hebrew, the word is imal, which means laborers, man. It's talking about the slaves, which is talking about the poor. And the poor of this world are the Hebrew Israelites, the true Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, your hand's gonna come upon him. All right, the scriptures say that the Most High is going to take vengeance by the hand of his people Israel. All right, so Esau is going to be a race war, and then ultimately in the kingdom of heaven, when it's time to take Esau down, when the Most High sent his son back, Yahushua, all right, Esau is going to be slaughtered in that time. Where you read about Isaiah the 63rd chapter. All right. And also, let's read on. It says, when he's about to fill his belly, meaning he's about to, enjoy or reach the pinnacle of his plans. When they think that their plans is gonna be successful, it says the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Yeah, so while he's sitting back and watching his agenda unfold and seeing the chaos that is bringing, and then in the back of their mind they thinking, oh, we actually did it, we're actually accomplishing our goal. Most High is gonna stop him in his tracks and rip him out of his power seat. All right, so keep your eyes open and continue to watch what's going on. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.